Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. So, welcome back. So, if you like my hair, my daughter actually made my wig. So, follow shop with Harmony on Instagram. So, today's a great day, right? Today's a great day. Today's a new day. Today's a great day, guys, to learn something new, do something new, move differently in your life. So, I did a video yesterday and I got some good feedback from that video. And, I had some people say, man, I never thought of, doing something different. It was just go to work, 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 go to work. And I didn't think of doing anything different. And, what life has taught us as just people, right? What has life taught us? Life has taught us to play it safe. Life has taught us, guys, to play it safe, right? And if anything is a risk, that you should not do it. But what I've learned is that if you don't take risk, there's no reward. Playing it safe, guys, does not work, okay? We are living in a world that is constantly changing every day, right? And if you're not changing or if you're not evolving every day with the world, you are literally going backwards. You are literally staying stuck, right? There's people stuck in the 80s right now. There's people stuck in the 90s right now because they don't want to move forward. There's people that don't even have cell phones. People don't even have email addresses. There's people that don't even have computers. They're stuck, right? 20 years, decades behind, right? Because they're not evolving, right? And as humans, we are born with the gift of greatness, right? We all supposed to be great, right? We all supposed to do something with our life, not just go to work, not just get a job, not just work for the man. We're supposed to do something great, right? So we all have greatness within us. See, Les Brown talks about this. And having greatness within us already. We just now have to find tools that's going to help us to live out our greatness, right? So life, guys, is to be lived. If you find yourself overwhelmed, if you find yourself, upset all the time, if you're finding yourself bitter and mad all the time, you should check yourself. If you find yourself being broke all the time, if you find yourself, I got to keep waiting for money or I got to wait for a check, you got to check yourself, man. You really have to look in the mirror and say, what am I really doing? Am I really living the life that I want? Do I really want to be at a job my whole life? Do I really just want to get by? What is it that I really want? See, when I train people and coach people, just like on my Facebook course, right? It's mindset too. I'm training on your mindset too, because your mind, right? Let's just say you go make 500 a week. You ain't going to keep that 500 a week because all you're going to do is blow it on happy hour at work when you're not even happy. You're going to blow it on, wigs and getting nails done and, on other foolishness, right? Instead of investing the money into stocks or investing the money into Bitcoin or, investing your money into something that's going to make your money grow, right? So we have to understand, guys, that we are our biggest enemy. I think I was telling one of my clients this. We are our biggest enemies, right? We are our biggest critics, right? We fear what we don't know, right? So if we don't know, then we make it so big in our head that we're like, oh no, I ain't gonna do it, right? Oh, I'm not gonna pay $88 for a course, or I'm not gonna pay $100 for a course, or I'm not gonna pay, $500 for a course because I don't know. That's why you should pay, so that you can find out, right? See, investing in yourself, guys, is not a risk. Not investing in yourself is a risk, right? Working for a job or working at a job is a risk. Having one income is a risk, right? How many people in 2020 had one income and that income wiped away? That's risky. You're risking your life by having one income, right? That's why I preach multiple income streams. Have you a business? Buy some stocks, buy some dividend stocks, right? Buy Bitcoin or invest in other businesses. If you have a cousin or a friend that wants to start a business, they need capital, you can be the person that give them, 2,000 or 3,000, right? So we got to get moving, right? It's like, we got to get with the times, friends, right? We can no longer have the same thinking, right? We can no longer have the same thinking of what we were thinking before, right? We can no longer have that same mentality of, oh, I'm just going to get a job and I'm going to be good and the 401k going to take care of me and my family for the rest of our life. It's not, friends. The old way of thinking is filling out a job application. The old way of thinking is let me go to college. The old way of thinking is, oh, let me go buy a house. The old way of thinking, those are the old ways. The new way is how can I add value to me so I can go add value to the world? You don't have to be an entrepreneur to want to add value to the world, right? You don't have to be a full-blown entrepreneur to say, let me add some value to me so I can be more valuable to my family, to my friends. Before I even started my, online career, because this is a whole career. Before I started this, I wasn't valuable to my family, right? My family couldn't come to me and ask certain questions about certain things because I didn't know nothing. I knew as much as they knew. So if I knew as much as they knew, what value am I bringing, right? What value do I bring to my children? What value did I bring to my family? What value did I bring to my husband? None, really. Because if I didn't learn nothing, or if I don't know nothing, how can I teach my kids anything? How can I add some value to my husband? How can I add some value to my aunt and my grandmother, right? How can I add value to my sisters? How? I couldn't, right? So I realized in becoming an entrepreneur, right? You get paid for the value that you bring to the market. See, at a job, your job says, okay, Tanisha, you're going to make 30 grand a year and you're going to do this job. That's it. That's it. That's your value, right? Whatever someone else says you are, right? Or whatever someone else says you're worth. If your job say, I'm going to pay you 30 grand, 40 grand, 50 grand, that's all you're worth. But see, when you start adding value to yourself, no one can tell you what you're worth. Only you can tell yourself what you're worth, right? Only you can tell yourself what you're worth, right? This is why I'm successful at what I'm doing. I'm not just trying to get people to buy classes and courses from me. I'm not trying to just get people to join my businesses. No. I add value to me. I read every day. I listen to audios and trainings every day. I speak affirmations to my life every day. I pray for greatness every day, right? So the confidence level grows and goes up. And people that decide to get involved with me, they've seen growth. They see what I'm about, right? So they see my value. So if I charge $500, it's no problem. If I charge $88, it's no problem. If I charge $1,000, I got clients that pay me 10 grand. No problem, right? Because they see the value too. And I'm not convincing nobody to do nothing, right? I'm not convincing anyone to do anything, right? What I'm doing is helping people to see that you got to put yourself in a better position, and it's going to cost you a lot of money to get in that better position, right? So that's all I really do, right? And I have my coaches and my mentors. I got to continue to invest in myself. I can't think that I've reached success, the level of success. No, you got to always keep striving. I told my sister, I said, sis, I'm not even where I want to be. Yeah, I got 2 houses. Yeah, I got, 4 cars. Yeah, I got, some coins in the bank. Yeah, my business is growing. But there's levels. You never want to get comfortable, right? You never want to get comfortable. The things that happened last year and all the businesses that went down, They didn't pivot. They didn't add any extra value. They didn't know any other skills. So they drowned. And a lot of people that had jobs, a lot of people commit suicide. A lot of people committed suicide. They not even talk about the suicide rate, right? So you got to understand, guys, your worth. You got to understand your value. And the only way you become valuable, guys, is if you invest in yourself. The only way, guys, that you become more valuable to the world and to your family is if you read more books, right? The only way you become more valuable, guys, is if you listen to more audios. You get around people that are higher than you or going higher than you. If you're the biggest and baddest one in your circle, you ain't really doing nothing. You want to be around people who is at 10 levels higher than you. Today, what's today, May 20th? I went to the Girl Hold My Hand event. I met some rich wives. I met some rich wives. And guess what? I felt very comfortable in that circle. It was about 5 of them. I was very comfortable in that circle talking to them. I didn't feel like, oh, I'm out of place. I don't want to talk to them. Guess what? I was learning from them. I was seeing how humble they was. I was seeing how they was walking with grace. I see how they was walking with confidence. And guess what? Now I was able to get their numbers. I was able to talk to them on the phone. I was able to vibe with them. And guess what? Now we're going live today at 12. All right, so if you're catching this after, you can watch the replay. Going live today with my rich wives. These ladies are literally rich wives. They got 5 and 10 businesses that they have. And guess what? They're not even big time on social media, right? Because they don't need to show shit. They're not even big time on social media, but they big time in real life. And guess what? I'm happy that I got these women in my phone. I'm happy that, you know what? We going live together today. Guess what? I'm going to be learning, right? Of course, I'm going to add my value. I'm going to bring what I bring, to the table. But guess what? I want to learn. I don't want to be the biggest one, in my circle. I want to be in circles where people can pull me up. Right? So if you're the biggest one in your circle, you're the only one at your job with a new car, you're the only one at your job who keep getting your nails done and hair done every damn week thinking you the shit, you ain't shit. Let's just be honest. Right? Because if everybody around you struggling and everybody around you broke, you broke. Everybody around you struggling, you acting like you not, you are struggling too. Right? So I'm saying all that, guys, to say, you are worth more, right? But you have to believe that, and you got to want to invest. I tell people invest at least $500 a month in a personal growth, in development, in books and audios, going to events, getting event tickets, going on plane rides, right? Traveling is a personal development experience all in itself. If you travel, you know how much more things you see, how many more people you meet, how many more ideas you get when you simply just travel. I'm going to travel to the day I die. I love traveling. I love getting on the plane. I love, eating new food. I love seeing new people, talking to new people, learning new languages, learning about, new food, seeing new things, getting different air, right? And traveling is also a peace of mind, right? So when you travel, you add value, right? When you get into other circles, you add value, right? You're adding value to your life. When I get on this live with my rich wives, that's adding value to me, right? How many people can actually connect with a rich wife? And the rich wives that I'm connected to, guess what? Their husbands are internet sensations, period. Their husbands is internet sensations. What did that mean? Their husbands are all over the internet. Everybody knows their husbands. And guess what? I get to be next to the wives. Let the husbands keep doing the husbands. We the wives can continue to do the wives, right? So I'm excited, guys, just about my life, right? Where I'm going, what I'm trying to do, who I'm trying to help, right? So you got to get excited, man. You got to get excited. I'm worth more. I can do more. I can go more places, right? You can't let fear stop you. And you got to realize that you are worth more than a fucking paycheck at your job. You are worth more, guys, than what the government stimulus check is coming. You're worth more than your freaking tax return. Right? You are worth more, friends, but you got to invest in yourself. You got to invest time. You got to invest money. You got to invest energy into yourself, guys. And if you don't, you're going to go down in history as a nobody. You're going to go down in history as the person that did nothing great. You're going to go down in history. If I die today, my legacy still lives on through my YouTube videos, through my ebooks, through, my investments, my children. They gonna be good. My legacy will live on. I'm only 38. I just turned 38, right? So my legacy will continue to live on, right? So I'm already great. Shit. God already told me, sis, you already great, boo. Right? I'm already great. So guess what? Nobody can tell me nothing different because my confidence is there. I work for what I have. Nobody said, here, Tanisha, here you go. Here goes $1 million. Here go 500,000. Here go 100 grand. I had to work, right? And in working, I had to add value, right? The most work that you will ever do, guys, the hardest work that you will ever do is work on yourself. Everybody hide behind God and want to pray all day and, go to church and say, God is my man. But deep down inside, you still empty. Deep down inside, your heart is still broken. Deep down inside, your soul is all messed up. Deep down inside, you really still all bitter. Deep down inside, guys, right? So you got to fix you. The hardest work that anybody will ever do, guys, is working on yourself, right? Working on yourself. I posted on Instagram. Denzel Washington did a tweet. He said, your own family will talk bad about you when you're trying to break their generational curse. I felt that wholeheartedly. I'm like, damn, I got sisters who talk shit about me. I got my mom who talks shit about me. My brothers who talk shit about me. Meanwhile, they all got a job. Meanwhile, they all living with somebody. Meanwhile, they all living in basements and shit. But y'all talking about me? Somebody who's trying to break y'all generational curse? This ain't for the weak. This ain't for the weak. And guess what? Weak souls will crumble. So, what is your value, guys? What is your worth? What are you worth? How much money have you invested in yourself this year? How many books have you read this year? How many mentors have you hired this year? How many skill sets have you learned this year? Those are questions that you have to ask yourself so you can know your worth. I can answer those questions for me. You got to answer those questions for you. So today is the 20th, the last day to get into my Facebook Marketplace course that I launched on my birthday. I got 20 people in. Right? Today is the last day because I had some people send me emails say, oh, Tanisha, I want to get in. Okay, today is your last day to get in for $88. Tomorrow is going to $100. Now, that's, not a huge, difference, but I'd rather pay 88 than 100, right? And then after the $100, probably in June, I probably go up to about $150, right? So get in. And then if you get in, for 88, then you'll be able to attend a masterclass because the masterclass is live next week, the 27th, right? So if you get in, you'll be able to attend the Facebook acceleration course, plus you'll get the bonuses. After, I make it my final price, the masterclass is not going to be in a part of the bonuses. So you want to learn Facebook? You want to learn branding? You want to learn how to make money, on Facebook? Pay your $88 or pay your $100 and get in. Either way, it's worth it both ways. So invest in yourself. Add value to yourself, right? Leave me your thoughts. Leave your comments. Let me know. Leave your Cash App. I just randomly give people money or, I randomly, pay for people lunch. Send $20 Cash App, $30 Cash App, $10, Cash App, for, your lunch. You may be at work and you want some lunch. I could put lunch on me. So put your Cash App. Leave a comment. Don't just leave your Cash App. Leave a comment. and then leave your Cash App. Remember, add some value. You know, I have a lot of subscribers. Add some value, right? Leave a comment that's valuable where people can say, oh man, she's, you know, she sounds good. Let me go see her channel. That's a tip. Let me go see what she's doing on her channel that, you know, she's saying this. So this public education, right, is for you to help you to now get into the private education where now you can really learn some skill sets on how to be great. I'll see you guys in class.